Hi, in this video let's take a look at how we can model one of the food items, the apple in this case. So this is again a very simple object which is just shaped to be an apple, which has been, someone's taken a lot of bites out of this. So pretty much I'm going to start with a simple polygonal sphere, and let's reset the settings, and in this case maybe we can just start with 9 by 9 over here. So you can see immediately it's nice and polygonal right here. So let's also, we can scale it up if we want to, right around there, maybe a little more. And pretty much you can see that this part over here is going inside. So right away I'm gonna take this section, and right now the way it's going red like that is because my soft selection is on. So let's double click on the scale tool, and this is my soft select. Although it's not a bad idea to have the soft selection at this time, because it'll also affect, you can see some of these guys over here too, but right now I really don't want it, so let's turn it off and let's put this down. Then the next one over here is pretty much this outer area. So the way I can select that is simply right click, double click on one of the edges, and you can see it selects all the edges. Now if you wanted to convert that selection, although you can just scale the edges up or down, but if you want to convert this selection into vertices, you can simply go, while being under the polygons menu set, you could go to select, convert selection to vertices, and you can see that it's nicely converted to vertices. So this one I can pretty much scale it slightly up if I want to, and then at this time I'm also gonna start shaping some of this geometry over here. So let's take this right here, let's right click, go to vertex, select these guys and scale them out slightly, and select these guys. I'm just uniformly scaling them from the center right now, and the way I'm doing that is a nice little trick in Maya. You can just hit your scale tool and middle mouse button, it'll always scale from the center over here, so you don't really have to always select it. And this one over here, pretty much I'm trying to give it a shape. So let's move it down, and again hit scaling, and right over here maybe we have one more level over here, and let's say these guys over here could go out, and you can see how it's starting to shape up. And pretty much after this is just a matter of, if I just go here and I can pull these guys in again, and again I can right click edge, select these edges, and in fact just scale the edges this time, and you can see how nicely it's kind of getting there. But this is very, it doesn't look like an apple yet, and if you carefully look at this guy, it's just a matter of pushing and pulling vertices at this point. I mean, it's just a matter of shaping it the way you want. So if you go here, you can take one of these guys down, it's just a matter of pushing this one up, and maybe pushing this down, and pushing up, and again down. So it's just a matter of doing that. But you can see how easy this is to model right over here. And I'll keep doing that for the rest of them as well. You can see that some of them can be slightly more in, more of a bite is being taken over here. Maybe this one can be slightly in again, and this one can be again slightly out. And again, so it's just a matter of shaping everything. And as far as this part goes over here, in the original model, which is this guy, this is not even connected, so it was a separate piece, looks like. So we could do that, or we could also do a simple cut over here. So I could even do like a simple interactive split, and let's go back over here, select the model, and let's do a interactive split, let's say from here to here, and hit enter, and then Y to repeat last tool from here to here, and hit enter. And I can simply even select that face now and hit extrude, and pretty much do an extrusion right here. Or I can just click on this, extrude it up, and then G again to extrude, and then G again one more time to extrude, and right click, and you can see. But you can see how this will start to shape up once all you have to do is just push and pull the points. And pretty much the pizza slice was really easy as well. I mean, you can just take just a simple box and subdivide it and with a lot of cuts. Or there's also the add divisions tool, and you can use that and pretty much start again pushing and pulling the points and modeling it that way. The banana was, again, you can start it with a simple sphere and imagine this as a sphere, and you can delete some of the bottom faces and then select the entire edge ring and start extruding it down. And when you come right at the bottom, you can start extruding some of these edges out too. Or you could even start with the box and start shaping it in as you extrude it down. So that's your apple in this case, and hopefully guys, you can model some of your own props now.